She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9, when her prince pulled up a white pickup truck. Her folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. She stuck a note on the screen door, sorry but I got to go. That was all she wrote. Her mama's heart was broke. That was all she wrote. So the story goes. Now her daddy's in the kitchen, staring out the window, scratching and racking his brains. How could 18 years just up and walk away? A little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. Now don't you wonder what the preacher's gonna preach about Sunday morn? And nothing quite like this has happened here before. He must have been a looker, a smooth-talking son of a gun, for such a grounded girl to just up and run. Of course you can't fence time, and you can't stop love. Now all the biddies in the beauty shop, gossip going non-stop, sipping on pink lemonade. How could 18 years just up and walk away? A little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She got a pretty little bare feet hanging out the window, and they're heading out to Vegas tonight. How could 18 years just up and walk away? A little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9, when her prince pulled up a white pickup truck. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. No, you can't fence time, and you can't stop love.
Good job. Good morning. Happy Saturday. You don't need to know. So no. Dave's just watching what's happening now. So good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. It's Good Morning Nanton. I'm going to be your hostess with the mostest because Dave is a little busy right now in High River commentating the Little Britches Rodeo. Excuse me.
He's multitasking.
He's like, I can be on the show and do this at the same time. So it'll probably be just a lot of silent Dave, and we can look right now. What are they doing?
I just want to hear him yell goal or something.
I don't know. Do they do that in the rodeo?
No, that's why I want to hear him yell it.
So there's stuff going on. I don't know what it is. Rodeo stuff. And if you're down there Dave, are you here?
So I can jump in quickly here and let you know what just happened.
He's got 2 microphones that he's got to keep track of.
Okay, so inside the fence there, they released a little baby pig, and all the kids just went crazy. It was 7 and under were the kids. I'm sorry it looks like they're going to do it again. Looks like they're going to set up again. So I'm going to jump on here, but you guys can watch this. It's pretty funny, actually.
So they have to catch the pig?
Yeah, they got to catch the pig, and whoever catches the pig gets to keep the pig.
Oh, really? Oh.
They when they catch it, you get the yell goal.
Oh, he can't hear you now. Sorry, Jason. He has to make sure he's not.
We're going to release another one.
I'm going to mute him maybe. Okay, well, so we'll see what's going to happen. Now it's too quiet. But if you're down in High River today, I think they're going till about 7 p.m. So lots of things going on. Food trucks, other things. So
Pig catching.
oh, look, there they're going. Okay. See the chaos? Oh my gosh. They're going to knock each other over.
You see the kids there?
Yeah.
They're trying to catch a pig. Looks like they could have caught the pig. Somebody might have caught that pig. I don't know if they I asked them if they greased the pig up. Yeah, somebody caught the pig. So
was that the pig I heard?
Yeah, it was the pig. Yeah, the animals make noise.
Absolutely.
I think that's a happy noise.
So it's a little bit like Catch the Kitten, but
a little bit like Catch a Kitten.
More interactive, I guess. Hey,
That's
a little bit like Catch a Kitten. Speaking of Catch a Kitten, what we could change that up, hey? Good segue into what we're doing for.
Okay. Well, yeah. So we have a new game. I'm not going to show you what it is yet, but we have a new game. Not Catch the Kitten, but something else fun. So. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do this. So we're gonna have good mornings. Matt, can you help me out with those comments?
Okay, so Dad, hi, good morning.
Good morning to the Dozemans and my mama. Yep. Good morning.
And then
Paul, good morning.
Lorraine.
Lorraine is my mama's friend. Hi, Lorraine. Good morning. We'll be peaceful today because we have peace and calming diffusing in the studio.
Yes.
And so everyone is fine. Mutton busting. I believe so. John Dozeman was telling me all about mutton busting.
Yeah, it sounds very fun.
Yeah. The kids just hold on to the sheep and they run around.
Yeehaw.
And who else has got a comment there, Mackenzie?
It's my auntie.
Auntie Wendy. Awesome. And so speaking of Auntie Wendy, we do have some birthdays to celebrate.
Yay.
So you ready, Vanessa? Who we got here?
So
We've got
Isla Gillespie.
Wendy
McDonald, my auntie. And Robin Slusher. So.
Okay, ready for that, Vanessa?
I think so.
That's not bad.
That's 3. The limit there.
So we missed a few last weekend, but Mackenzie said we'll just cover it next year.
So next time around.
Yeah.
Next time.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah. We got them on the radio, so.
All right, ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Isla, Wendy, and Robin. Happy birthday to you.
I think I did better than Dave.
You know what's awesome is Mackenzie is driving the back end of this. She's my producer, and I don't have to do anything. So thank you, Mac.
You're
Good
welcome.
job.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Dave,
well, thanks, guys. Nice to see you guys again. We missed you last week. You were out doing something, I think, right?
Well, I was out in
that was last.
I had a gig out in Lake Louise.
Yep.
Nice.
We were also too busy to have them on the show.
Oh, yeah, we were too busy.
I'm part of the band.
Yeah. He got to wear a name tag saying he was in the band last week.
So the band had name tags. Oh, well, that's nice to be
Yeah.
acknowledged as human beings.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, exactly. So they didn't throw us out.
Yeah.
Well, I think at least you know the hockey game didn't disrupt that gig, and I guess speaking of hockey games, we're gonna bring in not Lauren here, our good friend in Claresholm. Alec, how are you?
Good. How are you folks? Morning.
Super good. Good morning. You sound awesome. Did you want to talk about the hockey game last night? Or are we just not talking about it?
Didn't you crash somebody's party, eat somebody's food for the hockey game last night? We were talking about that on the show. Did you get hot tub?
No, I considered just showing up, but I thought I better not because I have to do the show again on Friday, and I need. I can't make enemies yet.
Yeah,
not yet.
We're building relationships, not
right.
crushing them.
Right. We'll do that later. We'll save that for later.
once we know they've been on the show, then the real. So what's
Exactly.
going on, Alec? What's going on in Claresholm this week? What are you guys doing? You guys had a great show yesterday. Second show. I thought it was awesome. I watched it.
Thank you.
What's going on in Claresholm for this weekend or next week on the show?
So we've got right now at the Agriplex, there is a horse auction. There's barrel racing. I was just over there. It's packed. There's horses and people everywhere. And then and this is what I love about Claresholm. So there's a big parking lot in town. On one side is the Agriplex, and it's full of horses and agricultural stuff. And then on the other side of the parking lot is the community center where we're setting up for our show for next weekend. So today we're running cables and speakers and mics and doing all the theater stuff. And so we can wave at each other if we want across the parking lot. So it's just kind of neat, these two worlds existing in one place.
We don't have to go that far, right? That's what I love about small towns. You're not spending all day driving across the city and fighting with traffic. You just walk across the highway and you're at the next event. So
it's
awesome.
a completely different group of people doing a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So it's great. And then next week on the show,
everyone.
we've got Jordy Bronson next week, who is he has a property maintenance company here in town. So he does a lot of like tree removal, snow removal, commercial landscaping, and lawn maintenance.
Oh,
and that sort of
nice. That's a great topic to talk about at this time of year. Hey,
especially with the weeds that seem to have popped up on my yard. It's important. And then we're talking to Amanda Zimmer as well, who's
mow May, right? There's a rule you're not supposed to mow in May. So
that's what I've heard. And so I started
I
that,
like
but
that
the weeds were getting out of hand. So gotta get it taken care of. And then we're talking to Amanda Zimmer next week as well. She's she runs and owns the local press, and is I think the vice president of the chamber, I believe. And so we're going to talk to her as well. Yeah,
great job, you guys. That's awesome. I love how we're collaborating with all that stuff. And speaking of collaboration, I think we have a photo. So there's two people on the show that are in this picture. Can you guess who the other person is, Mackenzie Dozeman? Oh, wait, did you take that picture off? Because I wasn't done looking at it.
Fine.
How awesome was that? So that's what were you guys doing in this picture?
We were doing Little Red Riding Hood and the Three Little Pigs.
Nice.
And I am the one on the left with the Pippi Longstocking hair in the ears and the plaid skirt. So
and what were you, Alec?
I don't remember. I think I played like a dad. I owned a hardware store. I was in the show. It was for Such Drama out of Stavely, and it was a pantomime. And the pantomimes would blend usually two children's stories, and so it was Little Red Riding Hood and Three Little Pigs, and it was hilarious. The whole show was hysterical. There was one moment in it where people were laughing so hard we actually almost had to stop the whole thing.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Gain our composure, and it was a ton of fun. So I just love that picture because it was such a pure, fun thing to do. And that knowing now that Mac's on the show, I'm like, I'm going to definitely bring that picture out now at her grad.
Let's bring all
wedding.
the embarrassing pictures.
Yeah. Because Alec, you're going to be at my grad and my wedding. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Just with that picture. The picture will be if I'm not there.
You're just going to crash and be like, oh, wait, record scratch. Here's a picture.
Record scratch.
I'll send it to your mom and dad. Don't worry. I'll just feed them. And someone took my phone during that show too on the last day and took a whack of pictures. So,
fun. Awesome. And so do you have a show going on this weekend, you said, at the community center? What's that about?
It's called Blythe Spirit, and it's a Claresholm Art Society. It's their first play. So it's not a musical, and it's small cast. And the story is about an author who is got a bit of writer's block, and he's struggling to write a story about sort of the supernatural and a medium. So he invites the local medium over, really to try to get some tricks of the trade, because he thinks the whole thing is a big scam. So he invites this medium over, and she unintentionally invites back the spirit of his first wife who has passed on. And at great discomfort, she does show up, and then she won't leave. And so it's the whole story, and it's really cool because he's the only one that can see her. So the other characters on stage.
Oh,
and
neat!
So,
awesome.
Yeah, and so it's
Is that
really
running
good.
All weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. So we open Thursday, dinner theater Friday, and then 2 shows Saturday, matinee, and then closing Saturday night. And
Nice.
It's been a ton of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Cool.
It's a great little
It's
script.
nice to get back to that stuff, hey?
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm pretty sure that such drama and Stavely is doing something in the summer here that I'll be helping out with. So.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're-
So yeah, that's what's happening in Claresholm, and I know you guys are busy up there with the. And did you say David's never been to a rodeo? This is.
I feel like he's never been to a rodeo before, so he's commenting.
What's amazing? How often do you get to say this is his first rodeo?
Yeah,
right. Because this is actually his first rodeo.
This is his first rodeo, so
people pride themselves in saying it's not my first rodeo.
After this, you can never say that again.
No,
or I guess you'll say this isn't my first rodeo.
This isn't my first rodeo. You'll be like, back last week I did one.
Yeah. I know exactly what I'm doing now. Awesome. Fun. Well, thank you for coming on, Alec, and we appreciate it. And you have a wonderful, awesome day this weekend. Long weekend. So enjoy everything that's going on.
All right, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
See you next week.
Alec.
Bye. All right.
And then I forgot to pop you out Highway 533 band, so you guys can too early, but you guys can go you guys can go bicker about your next song. So
perfect. Thank you.
Bye.
She knows exactly how to host this show. I don't even know why I'm here. Okay, and we can maybe pop Dave out because that's doesn't need to be happening, but we have a couple more comments we can get to, and we can talk about what's going on for the show today. We have an amazing guest. We're really excited about it.
Yes. So
and hi, Rhonda. Good morning.
And then another
Lorraine says hello, Amanda. Hello.
And Auntie Wendy
says thank you for the birthday wishes. Awesome.
And then
Betty Jean birthday. Does that have something to do with Auntie Wendy?
I have no idea.
So it's interesting. Do you normally call her Auntie Wendy?
Yeah, and Auntie Wendy.
Auntie Wendy or Auntie Wendy? Because I have a friend, or my aunties that are out east, you have to call them Auntie because Auntie means they're little bugs. But out west here, I feel like we say Auntie. So
well, I call my aunties Auntie Megan, Auntie Wendy.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a different east versus west.
Yeah, Auntie Connie, and yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Auntie.
then
Rick says, "Good morning, Rick." Oh, look, Dad, your name showed up. Good day.
Good day,
GB. Okay, so what else are we gonna do here, Mac? There's one thing. So Paul was on here. I don't know, Paul, if you're still on here, but I put this up really quickly because I just wanted to show people, and I didn't do it in the right overlay, but that's fine. So this is the revised new map of Nanton that Paul Caulfield has hand drawn. It's super cool. You can find them at a lot of the retail outlets and restaurants. It'll be at the Visitor Information Center when that opens up in June. And it's like this really cool, he's got like all this awesome thing, like, find the moose and count the Canada flags. And there's a little like projector on the side of the grain elevators, which I think is awesome.
Oh yeah, I see that.
And then there's just like a lot of the businesses here. So there's a list of all the chamber members, the Nanton Chamber of Commerce members that's on here.
I think that's awesome.
So if you're looking for a map of Nanton, then this is your go-to. So we're really, really excited about that as the chamber to have that come out. And congrats to Paul. He did an amazing job. Oh, count the ants. Yeah. Not the aunts. Count the ants.
Yeah, and Rhonda says an aunt is a bug and auntie is a relative.
Well, but
like we could have a debate for the rest of the show, but
I just want to know where the two came. Like, where did auntie come from then?
When I hear auntie, I think of
super posh, right?
Here's my
hello, auntie.
Yeah, like British posh.
We were gonna do the show in British accents, but it kind of go.
Hello.
Yeah. Anyway, so a couple of things I want to talk about. So we've got the Firemen's Brigade slow pitch tournament, which is happening in 2 weeks, I think. And Euro Productions is going to be there for the home run derby and also the evening party, which we're going to do some karaoke. So that's open to people to come and have some fun. And what else? Oh, yeah, this is the most important thing. Next weekend is the Nanton Rock and Roller Celebration. Euro Radio is putting on the roller skate party in celebration of our 2-year anniversary. 2 years of being on Good Morning Nanton Live. So we're super, and 1 year of Euro Radio being launched.
Yeah.
Can you even believe it?
Is that like on the same day?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I love how you guys plan that.
I know. Pretty slick, hey?
We're gonna have to do a celebration for my 1 year on the
what that you started on with us
on Good Morning Nanton Live. Yeah.
Okay, well, do you remember that day?
Well, I can figure it out.
We'll have to go back and see.
Okay.
So we can do a big party. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so roller skate party, get your tickets. You can reserve them in advance, so you can pay for the advance pricing and then pay at the door, or you can e-transfer, or you can come to the studio, do whatever you want to do. So if you don't like purchasing things online, which I totally get with fees and all that garbage, you can come and participate with us in any way that you want. They will have rentals available from Calgary Roller Skate. They'll have the 4-wheeled thingies and the roller blades,
roller skates
and roller blades. So which one are you gonna have, Mac?
Roller skates, definitely.
Roller skates.
They're like skates, like figure skates, actually.
I don't know if you saw yesterday. Bobby from Primal Soul posted a picture of the new roller skates she bought, and they are so cool.
Are they like the cowboy boots?
Oh, no, but they were like pink and really, really nice.
I'll have to go see. But I'm going to switch out with the guests that we have in the back.
Sure, yeah.
There, so.
Good call. Okay, we're gonna bring on our guests then, I guess.
Awesome.
Let's see, what's Dave doing? He's talking. Let's see. Let's unmute him for a second as we get this. I don't know if we can. I can't unmute him. That's okay. Well, there he is. So if you're down there in High River and you want to say hi to Dave, he's at the Agroplex, and he'll be there all day till 7:00, and there's lots of things going on. So while we are not talking to Dave, we are talking. Oh, we're going to rename you here. I don't think you need to be Mac Back Banana. Whatever. So Brad, we're so excited to have you here. Welcome. We want to talk to you about Nanton Water and your history in Nanton, and just be super excited that you're here, because that's a big part of Nanton, and this is the first time you've been on the show. So what do you have to say, my friend?
Well, thank you for having me. I just want to say kudos to Euro Productions and your efforts in the town of Nanton and bringing everybody together after 2 years of pandemic and division. You're bringing us back together, and I think it's a fantastic play. And that's really why I'm here, because it's just fantastic.
It is so much fun for us to do this. So we're happy to have you as a part of it. And I just noticed that our big part of what we're doing today is not included, but I'd like you to talk about your history of Nanton Water and how you're celebrating something big this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I just get a kick out of Dave announcing a rodeo, and he's never been at a rodeo before. So I think he's just the seat of his pants. That's pretty cool. So mutton busting, I think he's going to be okay. He'll be all right. Yes, my name is obviously Brad Wallace. I'm the owner of Nanton Water and Soda. Born and raised in Nanton, raised in a small ranch west of Nanton. My entire life, my entire 57 years, and played hockey in Nanton, played all the sports in Nanton there is, I guess, that was available. And from that, I ended up working at Nanton Water during the summers, and they had kind of a cute daughter there, so I ended up marrying the daughter. But it's a little history. So a little history on Nanton Water and how it was founded in 1980. Well, Nanton was always famous for its water. I think they had a spring that was 9 miles southwest of Nanton. And that water would literally be piped directly into the town. And Paul Applegard, who is the founder of Nanton Water, was driving through Nanton, and he's European, he's Danish, and he said, hey, I should put this in a bottle and share this to the world. This is great water. So that's kind of the idea. And he had been working for Burns Foods for years. And he said, I'm done moving around with Burns. He said, I'm going to start a water company. So it was like selling ice to Eskimos, really, back in the 1980s. And he started packaging water in the old honey plant. I think, I forget the name. Avraminko's old building, actually. And it was a honey plant.
Okay.
So that's what they converted into a bottling plant. And they bought this older equipment where they were going to bottle glass bottles. So that started in 1980. And literally back then, they could open the tap and run it and start bottling the water.
They don't have to do,
A lot of people ask me that question, but we'll get to that later. So we started, Paul started bottling in 1980, just into 81, started bottling Nanton water, carbonated water only. We didn't have the technology of ozone back then or anything. So it was just carbonated water in glass bottles. And in about 1983, the municipality or the Alberta government said it was law that we had to chlorinate the water. So that's when Paul had to find another source at that time. And they found another water source that's very similar to the original spring water. So things progressed. He sold water all over the world. 1986, they won the best tasting water in the world in Expo against Perrier and San Pellegrino, and that was quite a really big deal.
Yeah.
So it's actually Safeway. A Safeway store manager took it to the thing and entered it, and they ended up winning the best tasting carbonated water. So with their lemon lime getting honorable mention in second place, and orange. And I think orange lemon also. So it's pretty cool. Wow.
So can I ask, is the original Nanton water associated with the tap? Because Nanton was Tap Town, where people would come up and fill up their jugs and things like that. And so is that coming from the same spring? Came from that?
That the original source back in 1980 to 83 was the same water that people would drive through town and they would put it in a bottle and they'd take it away and off the tap. But when they went to chlorination, then they had to change. So the water makeup is very close to the original spring source. Nanton used, and we'll get into this a little later if we have time, but I use 3 sources, one in the foothills and 2 in the Willow Creek MD. So also.
Wow. And we're not going to talk about water and drought. We don't need to bring that up.
No, we have it's a lot better than it was 5 days ago, but we always need more. That's what farmers do. But so just moving forward with the kind of the history of Nanton. In 1990, Paul got into the food plant, the food business. He built a building down there for the food plant. He also got into the brewery business, the Nanton Inner Brew, and I've got lots of teasing about our Appaloosa and Wild Cougar beer from my buddies that they had to drink when we're playing Palomino hockey. They said it wasn't very good. They said, well, anyway, long story. But in 1990, Nanton Water, they got in a little financial trouble, and it ended up getting sold. And it was sold to Jim Coots. And Jim Coots was a longtime Nanton resident, and he went on to Harvard University, and he was personal secretary to Pierre Elliott Trudeau. So it was kind of a round hole square peg to be, in Nanton as a liberal. But Jim bought the company. He called me and asked me if I wanted to stay working there. I said, sure, I will. I'll stay. And that was 1990. So I started working for Jim for 6 years, and it was a great experience, wonderful man. And I learned a lot from him. And I was the plant manager at the time. And he ran it for about 6 years. And he was talking to me one day. He said, hey, he says, who do you think would want to buy this company? He says, I'm done. I'm going to move on to other things. He says, I'm going to sell the company. I said, well, I'll buy it. And he said, you'll buy it. I said, yeah, I know cows and water. I said, I'll buy it.
Sure. Yeah.
So we made a deal over the phone, done deal, wrote it up. And a week later or a month later, I owned the company. So,
oh my gosh,
the thing I had to do is tell my wife when I went home. I said, by the way, I just bought Nanton Water back, so it's back in the family. I don't know if she was too thrilled about that, but it happened.
Yeah.
So so that was about 1996, and we worked in the old building, the old honey plant for 30 years and 40 years, and Yes, shipped water all over the world to China, Japan, many miles of travel over the years, into the UK, into Qatar, into Dubai.
Wow.
And I got connected into the airline business, supplying specialty packs for the airlines over that to adapt the business because it got very competitive. And just recently, in the last 2 years, 3 years, we partnered up with some partners in China. We were doing a lot of export into China. They got involved. We ended up building the new building that we're in now, but we'll see the video a little later on. And it was kind of been a very tough 2 years, as you can imagine. When we built the new building, I'm supplying major airlines, and all of a sudden COVID hit. We were open for 3 months, and then COVID came and shut everything down.
Oh my gosh. So I never realized that that's how new that building is. Having just moved here prior to COVID, I didn't know that. You kind of take for granted it's been here for years and years, but that's a brand new plant for you.
Yeah, it's brand new.
So that's fantastic. Wow. Yeah. So COVID kind of put a damper on, especially, I know you told us, with airlines being one of your biggest clients, and they're not working and they're not running, then that stops what you're doing, right? So that impacts a lot of different things.
Yeah, it was really tough. I think for a lot of businesses, not just mine, but lots of independent businesses were suffering in a really tough way. So we adapted. We ended up filling hand sanitizers for Alberta Health Services, and we did 500,000 million bottles of that. And so we kept going, but it was just trying to recreate ourselves to keep going. And through that experience, you also you start to reflect that you're kind of on a hamster wheel and what you were doing in the past. And you said, well, at the end of the conclusion of COVID and the pandemic and the whole situation, we're kind of refocused on what we're doing in margins and how to make this business unique and change our path. And that's one thing I did come out of that, and when we're moving forward. So finally, after 2.5 years or so, we're starting to get some rhythm back into the airline business. There's rhythm in the railway. There's people are opening up and doing business. So we're starting to get some rhythm now. So I think we'll see that in June and back to some normalcy, if there is any. If I can use that word anymore.
I don't know if we can use that anymore. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I'm glad, because, I think it's something that you don't really think about for other businesses, how something like that impacts it. But that is, and for you to be giving to CP, and I know you had like little Air Canada bottles. Those were so cool. So I think that's great that you've kind of figured out where your rhythm is going to be, hopefully, going forward. So
yes, that's exactly right. So,
how many bottles do you think in 40 years you guys have put water into? Is a count? Is it possible? Is it in the billions?
I would say it'd be in the billions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So 40 million. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well over billions. Yeah.
You took us to see the plant a couple weeks ago. We went and met with you, and that was just like, I don't know if anyone's seen those videos of like how it's made, but that was so cool to see each little process of, how it gets done and how efficient it can be when things are working right, when the parts arrive and the machines are working properly. But I thought it was just so awesome that we have something like that here in Nanton. So great. It's so good for you to continue that on, and hopefully for years and years to come, Nanton will continue to have Nanton Spring Water. And so is that the official name, Nanton Spring Water?
No, it's actually Nanton Water and Soda Ltd, because originally when I bought the company, we were still doing carbonated water at the time. So I put the soda in there because we had the Nanton Summer Root Beer and Nanton Ginger Ale and Nanton Clear Cola, and we had and we had iced tea and all other things. So I kind of put the soda in there. But I'm going to be getting back into the carbonated water side in the next in the next 6 or 7 months or so.
Cool. So awesome. Oh, I can't wait for that. That's going to be great. Okay. Do you want to show people the should we go for that? Okay, let's see. Let's put this on here. Oh, wait. Let's back her up. Sorry. I'm going to put this. Okay. You can kind of take us through. Dave went in yesterday. I'm just going to turn this down. Maybe the process of what we're seeing here. So this is obviously coming in.
Yeah, we're just installing a new production line there to the left.
Oh, is that what? Stay in?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to back it up. Okay, that's a little smoother.
There we go. Yeah, that's the ozone treatment cycle. It's I'll just say a procedure that it circulates and goes through a venturi. And we bring the ozone on. Ozone is oxygen hit with electricity. So we zap the oxygen with electricity. It converts to an O3, and we spin that into the water, and that acts as a sterilant, and it neutralizes if there's any bad stuff going in the water or anything. And it also goes into the bottle and gives a residual for about 24 hours, and then it converts back to oxygen, and that's an important process in our safety of producing good products. Now, this is a really good photo. If you want to just freeze on that one or back up, that is called a preform that you had in your hand there. That if you could back that up, just that little blue one,
because that is
a little bit. There you go. See, that's a preform, and what that is. That's what we turn and blow into the bottle. But it's important to recognize these are 100% recycled plastic. So we're in just about 92%, 100% recycled plastic. So we're a closed loop. Plastic's a very big issue, obviously, worldwide right now in regards to water and the plastics and all of the, the stigma that's with that. So 10 years ago, it wasn't just a cool thing to do that I did a week ago. We've been recycling plastic for over 10 years now, 100% recycled plastic. And we're not contributing. We're trying to get to a 0 point of 100% recycled plastic. It's just the availability of rPET, recycled PET, which is the type of plastic we use, is so difficult to find now. But we do have a steady source of these little blue guys. That's 8.5 grams of preform that are very competitive price-wise, and also the plastic is, as mentioned, 100% recycled. So.
Awesome. Okay, so that's so cool. I love that.
And this is that
was a fast.
That's a small line, and you can see the preforms beforehand right there. Those are the preforms, and then coming out the other side, they're turned into that.
Yeah, they blow up, right?
Yeah, we blow it with the.
So in that heat, they're getting expanded.
Yes, they are.
That's awesome.
Yes, they are. And there you go. That's our diamond bottle that we make, mostly for export. That bottle is going to be going onto the airlines in first class right there. It's a pretty cool package.
And how fast it goes. That was what I loved. It just zip.
Yeah, this is actually it's not a very fast line compared to many.
Really?
But, yeah, the other line on the other side is probably, it's 4 or 5 times faster. So the little line. This is our 500 mil line that we own our 500 mil, 1 liter, 1.5 liter bottles in, and we have different mold designs. And this is the diamond design that we're doing right here. Specifically, mostly we did export into China and into China with this product. So in this, we're just touching it up, and here's the filling mechanism going in, getting filled with the water. And in this water, actually, what I mentioned, it'll have a little ozone taste to it. So we actually can't drink the water right off the line. You have to let it just sit, and then it converts to oxygen in about 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can drink it, but you can taste it a bit. And now the bottles are filled. These are 500 mils, and the caps are getting applied.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Just twisting it on and on. There we go.
There you go.
So it's putting it on and sealing it, obviously, when you get that, crack it open.
Yes, it is. So there's a tamper evident band that gets over on the bottom end. So when the consumer grabs it, they can snap it off. So this is just a quick, Dave just got it whipped over to the other production line. This is the roll-fed labeler, just to show the labeling process of the bottles, but we'll get back to that. Now here's the labels on the 500 mil line, and you'll be laying the label on. There you go. Boom. It's rolled on.
Wow.
It's rolled on right there.
Wow, yeah.
So these labels are all in a continuous roll, and it's getting cut, glued, and then it rolls onto the label. And there you go. So a sample of every production is taken to our QC, to our lab, and we keep samples for up to 2 years. So we can, if there is by chance an issue with our consumer and out in the field, they're able to grab that bottle, and we're able to have our own analysis to say, hey, what happened to this product? Did it get frozen? What happened? What's the issue?
Right.
And we're able to follow that up. And that's all part of the SQF certification for worldwide, so you can sell your product anywhere in the world. So it's very important. As we mentioned, I mentioned this to staff that I hire. I said, remember, if you had a niece that's 3 months old or a grandma that's 94, we're supplying water to all of those people.
Yeah.
40 million, 50 million people a year are drinking our water. So we have to make sure it's safe so anyone can drink that. So in the Silver Willow Lodge, we supply them with drinking water for their hydration program. And it's very important, those processes and making sure it's safe. So your grandma and grandpa can drink our water and feel safe. So QC is the number one. The quality control is the most important thing we do.
And you do that in-house, right?
Yeah, in-house, yeah. So this is the small line, which is running at about 200 bottles a minute. And this is our 240 ml package that is a flat-sided bottle that we can lay down. So this is the line, and that's just getting into the packaging. So.
Oh wow! And there it goes out.
And here's the finished product.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Wow. John says that is way more than the old plant. Very cool.
Yeah, John came in and did the fire safety thing on the old plant. He goes, goodness gracious, Brad, it's time you move. So we did. Yeah, it was time.
That's awesome. Paul says, great video. It was such a cool experience. I really think that you've got something amazing for Nanton to be proud of. Charlotte says we have the 1 millionth bottle at home here. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's right. The glass company, Consumers Glass, and Charlotte's dad was producing a lot of glass bottles, and he was selling it through Safeway and Co-op. And when he hit the millionth bottle back, and it had probably been about 84, 85, and they actually gave him a commemorative glass bottle saying, congratulations on your millionth bottle. So,
oh, wow.
That's way back. So pretty cool.
That is awesome. Garrett says, very satisfying to watch. And somebody else said, interesting. So fantastic. What else do you want to share with everyone about what Nanton Water is doing?
I want you to all know that we want to support local. And if you have events, if you have a sporting event or something, you need hydration or anything, I'm very pro in supporting our local community in any event that's carrying on for kids sports or scouts or whatever the events are, because I'm very pro Nanton, pro sports and pro activity, and I'm very strong for that. And that's what the community needs right now, is to get together, get active, get the kids out playing, swimming, doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
So if you need any help in that regards, and you can work with me. And at Cattleman's Corner are selling our 5-gallon jugs and our 500 ml bottles. If you're finding it hard to find in the store in Nanton here,
that's right.
Our 500 ml is available at Cattleman's Corner also.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. And they've always been, what we've heard, you guys are great supporters, always bringing things in, especially like you said, for team sports. You're a big part of the hockey history in Nanton. Is that right?
Yeah, I was, I played minor hockey through Nanton, right away. I used to skate out at our dam out at the farm there for years. And then I started to play community hockey, 8 and under hockey. It was 8 and under at the time. And then all the way through. And then I played a little bit of college hockey. And then I ended up playing for the Nanton Palominos for years. I was just the third line grinder. I just tried really hard. So banged the odd goal in, but I played with lots of great hockey players. So.
That's awesome. There's so much great history. I love that. I thank you so much for coming in, Brad. We love talking to you and getting to know you. And hopefully we can keep up. You can update us on what you guys are doing. If you bring in that soda, I want to try some. I want to be a taste tester.
All right.
And we really appreciate it. So thank you for coming down.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
You bet. You have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, we're going to move Mac back over so she can get to the joke of the day. Mac's cheesy joke of the day is going to come up. Oh, of the week. Sorry. Yeah. My boss is telling me I messed up. Thanks, Brad.
See ya.
I love it. Thank you. But before we do Mac, we have a new game to play. And I know Dorothy Canton made a comment. I think she said number 7, but I think she was talking about the ants on the map. So, and Paul said, guess again. I said, sorry, Dorothy, guess again. So, but we have a different game to play. And I guess because we had somebody win we had not last week, but we had the kindness crew that won the week before for Catch the Kitten. They won the pot of $300 and the gift cards to Fresh Mart. Yeah, keep that yawn in check, young lady. So we're going to start again. So we've got a $10. We're going to start the pot. And I found this $25 Visa gift card that we're going to throw in there as well. So right now, $10 cash, $25 gift card. And we're going to play a new game called
Whack-a-bow.
No cats were harmed in the game, in the making of this game. Okay, so it's going to be similar to Catch the Kitten in that we need somebody to guess a number between 1 and 15, and we'll get to see if you whack the bow, whack our little kitten bow. And let's see, do we have somebody who's going to play? Jason is going to guess 12.
But okay, wait.
Can we let Jason play?
I'm gonna have to say no.
Why?
Vanessa even shakes her head. No.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to get you guys to do another song.
Oh,
you know what? You'll just do an end song. You're fine, right?
We love them though.
Ralph says 11. Okay, should we take Ralph? Jason, we'll do something else for you.
Yeah, you got a dinner. You got a dinner with, right? You guys got a dinner.
Well, not yet.
Oh, well.
Make me feel bad. They will get a dinner.
Yeah. You guys get a dinner for your appreciation.
Okay, so we're going to go with Ralph. Ralph saying 11 and the band is gone. But okay, are we ready?
Yep.
You ready to play?
Yep. Okay.
Oh gosh, wait a second.
I found it. So.
Poor little bow. Oh, so no winner today. Sorry, Ralph. John says, laughing my butt off. Probably laughed harder than I should have at this. We were laughing last night, let me tell you. Creating that poor thing. So that's the game now. It's going to be Whack-a-bow, and the pot is going to get bigger for next week. Thanks, Ralph, for trying. And I just want to put up a couple of things here because we love and hope Brad's gone now, unfortunately, but great interview. Cheers to the great team in Nanton Water and Soda, Lori et al. From Lorna, and Facebook user says Brad supports the community is amazing. Brad's support in the community is amazing. John says Nanton Water is an awesome support of the fire department. Thank you. Thank you for the tour.
Oh, Ralph says I want to recount, and then Rick says I lost internet and came back to you eating the cat.
It wasn't us. It was Ralph.
It was Ralph.
Poor Rick. Rick has been without power for 24 hours. And so let us know if you need anything. We'll ship it to you.
Ship it to you.
Anyway, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. Is that a way to say that? I don't know. What's Dave doing? Hi, Dave.
Hello, David.
We've got some. Are you guys listening to me while I announce 2 microphones at the same time? We're doing live streaming. Yeah, shoot, they coming down on the ground. Maverick Weber. Oh, sorry, that was shoot 1, Charlie Sherwood. So my apologies there.
Oh,
okay. Bye, David.
Yeah,
we've had some interesting strategies on trying to hang on.
Okay.
Let him focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it time?
Go on and hear all about the mutton bus?
Oh, we do want to hear about mutton busting.
What do we have coming up here? Shoot, too. We got Creole Powell. It's hard to see all the way down at the end there. But Aaron's coming out.
Into our show.
Yes.
And the kids are down. They're trying.
You can't even.
Okay. Bye, Dave.
Yeah,
bye, hang on to.
We're moving on now.
Okay.
Okay, Mac, you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
I am very much ready. Maybe.
Joke of the week.
Okay, so what did Kermit the Frog say at his puppeteer's funeral?
I don't know. What is this going to be?
Not a word.
Oh golly. What do we think about that one? Heartbreaking.
That was supposed to be last week's joke, but I got canceled because we were too busy.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Okay. Well. Oh. She liked it.
I didn't have.
Oh, we've got some laughs from Dad. An oh dear from Rick.
Oh dear.
Jim Henson is rolling in his grave. Oh gosh, it's heartbreaking. A 5 out of 100 from Gary. Mac. Sorry, girl.
Oh, Ralph liked that one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then that's redeeming.
Ah!
That's redeeming then. So
I'm waiting for Rhonda. Where the heck is Rhonda? Rhonda, get your butt in
Help
here.
me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Where are you? She probably missed it. I don't know if we should say it again. Oy.
I feel offended.
No, it was yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
was yeah.
Okay, so what do we got left here? Oh, here's Rhonda. Did you hear the joke?
Did you hear the joke?
Rhonda says packing to leave. They're leaving on a jet plane.
Maybe it was
just a trailer.
Maybe,
she's like, I'm packing. That's it. I can't be here.
Yeah,
again.
she didn't like it.
Oh,
so
say it again.
So I said,
oh,
what did Kermit the Frog say when his puppeteer or at his puppeteer's funeral? Not a word.
Wah, wah. Where are those sound effects?
Yeah, David needs to get a sampler, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so before we forget, I just want to thank our sponsor from Remax First, your Nanton Realtors, Jen Hanley and Simon Hunt. This is an old graphic, but if you need any assistance with selling your home or getting an estimate, call Jen and Simon. And don't forget that they are also hosting the Parade of Garage Sales. Be sure to contact them if you want to be on the list. We bring in probably 2,000 different people to come into Nanton that day. So make sure to put your crap on the lawn. Is that probably not the most politically correct way to say that? I'm not Dave. I'll say what I want.
Perfect.
I like
I'm
it.
not
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, that's good.
So thanks. Thanks,
Okay,
Jen
wait,
Hanley.
I wanna attempt at this.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not even going to. I don't get real estate. So
But we thank you.
yes. We thank you.
Okay, what else is going on? I just want to reiterate
Oh,
again.
Rhonda says, "Oh no!"
Oh, yeah,
with a crying emoji.
Yeah, Kermit the Frog. Come on.
Okay, I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, but yeah,
Yeah, we just want to remind you next
Tickets.
Saturday is the Nanton Rock and Roller Celebration. You can get rentals at the event. So come on down, have some fun. Bring your safety gear, your pads, and your helmets if you want them, or dress up.
Do you have to wear like safety gear?
No, you don't have to. It's just for your own.
I would need like a big bubble.
I want just
Like
like
one of those-
bubble wrap around me.
One of those hamster balls.
Yeah,
Jason.
I would do one of the, and I could roll around and just bump people all over the place.
Yeah.
Do you know what, like those things that they have for that like soccer thing where you're in a bubble and you just ram people?
Bubble soccer. Yeah.
No, I want to do that. Anyway, that's happening, and probably some other things, but
Probably. Yeah.
we don't remember at this time. So, all right, one last
Pretty quick.
Dave.
It's that right there competing.
Stop doing that. It's really,
And we're
really
broadcasting live online as well, showing everybody what we're doing here, having some fun. I'm faking it till I make it.
You're faking it till you make it. Good job.
And now our next competitor, shoot number 2, Owen Diggins.
Is this shoot dog?
This is pretty cute.
Is this mutton chopping?
These kids are tough.
Let's see.
Some of them getting bucked off.
Catch somebody.
Pretty hard, but they're getting up, no problem. So we moving to shoot 2 here?
Oh no, this is shoot.
We're going to shoot 1. So shoot 1, we've got Cash to Wald.
Yeah, I think so.
Will they tackle them?
No, they don't tackle them. They go like you go.
Still running that mutton busting right now.
Oh no, mutton busters. Okay, but like with a shoot dogging or whatever it is, you get like the kids like grab onto the thing.
By the way, I saw
try and like push.
I saw Max joke. I read Max joke. Here we go. And both of them go down.
But anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's great. So again, if you're in High River, go ahead and check that out.
Yep.
And thank you for being on with me. Thank you guys. Yeah, this is kind of, I feel like.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
I think we did great, actually.
Yeah, we're just missing that the Highway 533 band needs to do their ending song.
Absolutely. I have not forgotten about that.
So
they're going to take us out.
So, everyone's saying bye. So
yeah,
they're like, hurry it up, people.
Have a great long weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Hopefully the sun will come out tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
And take us out, Highway 533.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Thanks, Mac.
Yeah.
I got a house on a back road, got a flag on the front porch. I got a dog named Waylon. I got a boat. I got a boat with a 2-stroke, a couple guaranteed to make you laugh joke. Got friends in low places. Yeah, life is what you make it. I might not end in the Hall of Fame or a star on the sidewalk with my name, or got you in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody's gonna name the babies after me, but I might go down in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. I got a girl named Sheila, she goes back on tequila. Got a job that gets a job done. I got a loan at the bank, it's a big one. And the only place you might see my name is on a wall for a good time call. I'm a local legend on a Friday night in a Pabst Blue Ribbon neon light. I might not end up in the Hall of Fame or a star on the sidewalk with my name or a statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody's naming their babies after me, but I might go down in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk, I go down to the honky tonk, I go down, I go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk, I go down to the honky tonk, I go down, I go down to the honky tonk. Well, I might not end up in the Hall of Fame or a star on the sidewalk with my name, a statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody's gonna name their babies after me, and I might not go down in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk, I go down to the honky tonk, I go down, I go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk, I go down to the honky tonk, I go down, I go down to the honky tonk.